Hi, ladies. I just wanted to do a quick project share with you for something. I call this my Creating with Details doll. May had sent me a set of a head and some hands and challenged me to make something with it. So here is what I came up with. Now, she came with the head and with the hands, and I took muslin and wire and created little arms so that they were bendable, and glued those right underneath the chest plate that the head comes with. And then I glued all of that to a bell for a body, as you can see up in there. And then covered the bell with batting. And the next layer was this yummy lace that Creating with Details has. It's absolutely gorgeous. Then I used this lace from Creating with Details. This bodice up here was some fabric that I had left over. And this is a applique from Creating with Details. I made her necklace out of um, I don't even know if it's still available, but it was the pearl and rhinestone trim. And this is one of Creating with Details' newest trims. Let me see. I thought I had some. Here it is. Um, it is so delicate and so pretty. Look at that. I was so excited when I got this. So I just put some in her hair here, went around the sleeves like the bodice, and that's pretty much all I did with the front. Just here and here. I was going to do it around the arms, but I thought what I did was I glued the hands together and then made this little miniature bouquet for her to hold. And that's pretty much what I did. Now in the back, I did do kind of a bustle, sort of. I built this up with a couple of layers, more layers of this ruffled lace that Creating with Details has, and then I put this on, and then another layer that I ruffled up um, for the bustle of that same fabric, and then I did a layer of this to bring in some of the pink color, and then I used this fabric right here. Was quite wide and had a netting on the top of it. Let me show you this piece. And it was even longer still out here. So what I did is just cut off a strip of that, and I used that to create a bow right here that I put up here. I've made a big bow, and I also used a piece of this trim right here, this ruffled trim, and I made like a little stand-up collar here in the back, and then put the bow on, which was just nothing more than wrapping this netting around my hands a few times and tying it. And then I had this little piece left over from one of the collars. No. Oh, here we go. This is from the collar. I absolutely love this collar. But I have this cited for another project. So I'll just show you loosely what it looks like. And I just took a piece of that and kind of put that right here, just to add a little bit of detail to the bustle part. And then these, I used 2 of them and folded them over, and then I just took a flat back pearl from this box that Creating with Detail sells for $6.99. All kinds of sizes in here. And once I did that, I just put one of those flat back pearls in here. And I think that is pretty much how I made this. It was just, I did do some sewing, mostly in the bodice area on the sleeves here. And all I did was take a tube, basically, of fabric, and I sewed it down the center, you know, to make a tube. And then I gathered the top of the tube and the bottom of the tube so that I had these ruffled or, you know, gathered edges up here. Once I got that gathered and, you know, the way I wanted it, then I took a running stitch right in the middle of that tube, and I slipped all of its tubes, the sleeves, on here, and then just pulled the gathering tight to make this puffiness. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, so let's see if there's anything I've forgotten. I don't think there is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So these were, oh, I did put flat back pearls for her earrings. And let me see if I can, this is her here. And the back. And the front. So, you know, that's kind of thinking outside of the box a little bit. Everybody's made these dolls, but I wanted to try something without having to make a whole body. So I just used a bell, and I did have to, this one's a little bit smaller than the one that I used, but I did have to build this up a little bit right here because it wasn't quite full enough for the body, and all I did was just take fiberfill and start adding it to get that and gluing it to get the shape that I wanted. And then once you start, you know, attaching your fabrics, you can cinch it in with ribbons or, you know, but basically that's all I did is just start building up small layers of the fiberfill until I got it where I want it. And then the head has the bodice, which is kind of like U-shaped. I glued this up inside here and attached the arms up in underneath there too before I glued it. And I used E6000 and hot glue to hold it in place. And let it dry overnight before I started messing with it because I did want it to make sure that it held good because I knew I was going to be messing with these arms, getting them, you know, getting her dressed and put a bouquet and so on. So anyway, ladies, that is the quick little project share. I hope you like it. If you do like it, please subscribe to my channel, share, and support each other, ladies. You know, give each other's little tips and hints and love one another. And God bless all of you. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Till next time, bye-bye.